The phone buzzed at 2:14 a.m. I was still in the conference room, lights dim, an espresso gone cold beside a stack of scrawled notes. We had just closed a quarter's biggest deal. My business partner paced the room, too wound up to sit. I picked up without looking at the number. Mr. Keene? The voice on the other end hesitated, already sounding weighed down by regret. This is the lost and found desk at Charlotte Douglas International. A pause stretched long enough for me to catch my breath. Then he continued. Gentler now. We found your son. He was alone, near gate C14. The silence was sharp, suffocating. Then a small, cracked voice spoke. Mom's new husband told me to leave. Said I ruin everything. Then he left. Said I should find you. I don't remember standing. Just a jolt from the chair, slamming into the wall behind me. David, my partner, looked at my face but didn't ask. He grabbed his phone and called the chopper. By the time I reached the roof, the wind was already howling. My ex-wife didn't know I was coming. She thought I was tied up with late dinners and paperwork. She had no idea what awaited. Our son wasn't supposed to be with him that week. She had requested a switch, claiming it was for a couple's retreat. Something about healing, but they weren't healing. They were hiding from the truth. At the airport, I found him curled up in one of those molded plastic seats, clutching his backpack like armor. One sock was missing, shoelaces undone. He looked up as I approached, but said nothing. He walked straight into me, burying his face in my coat. No questions about his mom. No word about going home. That's when I understood. Not just that he'd been abandoned. That was the surface. There was something deeper, something he couldn't yet put into words. He didn't cry, but his silence screamed louder than any shout. She hadn't even reported him missing. No message, no call, no text. I checked my phone again as the chopper lifted off. Still nothing. He fell asleep in the back seat of my rental car, hands clenched tight. I watched him flinch at every streetlight. Jolts that didn't come from dreams, but from memories no child should carry. That night, I didn't sleep. I listed names, dates, locations. 2 years ago, she had told me her new husband was kind, gentle. Good for him, she said. Better than you were. I believed it. Swallowed the bitterness. Blamed myself. Thought maybe my distance had left room for something safer. But now I knew. The next morning, I dropped my son off at school, kissed the top of his head, and promised him he'd never have to see that man again. Then I went straight to my lawyer and filed for full custody. Quiet. Immediate. I started digging. Phone records, credit card statements, hotel receipts. It didn't take long. He wasn't just cruel. He was dangerous. Fraud, multiple aliases, sealed CPS files, a trail of red flags hidden under thin charm. My ex-wife either knew and ignored it or refused to see it. Either way, she had failed, giving up any claim to be trusted. I compiled it all, clean, unemotional evidence, ordered like assembling a weapon piece by piece. I waited until Friday. She always picked him up from school on Fridays, but that time she didn't find him there. She found me instead, sitting on her porch steps as if I'd never left. She laughed when she got out of the car, until she saw the folder I was holding. Thick. What's this, Jonah? I handed it to her, said nothing. She opened it. The laugh vanished. Court petitions. Surveillance photos. A time-stamped image of her husband yanking our son's arm outside Walmart. April 9th, 4:23 p.m. No lawyers. No shouting. Just me, her, and the undeniable truth. Why? She whispered, broken. Why didn't you tell me? I didn't blink. I want to see how long you pretend you didn't know. I told her the paperwork was already filed. Judges don't favor abandonment or felons. She tried to twist it, claimed she'd been manipulated too, but it didn't matter. I played the voicemail from the airport, the crying, the silence. After she broke, she begged, "Reach for me? Please, don't do this." I stepped back. I'm not doing anything. Then I walked away slowly, deliberately, leaving her to watch. You already did. Now my son sleeps soundly. No more flinching. He laughs louder than before, but sometimes I catch him glancing at the door, as if expecting something bad to come through it. I let him. We all heal in our own time. I didn't burn her world down, didn't drag her name through the press. I let the truth cut where it needed to. Let silence do what shouting never could. She sends emails now and then. I don't read them. Control isn't rage. It's restraint. It's knowing you could destroy someone and choosing to let them sit alone in the ruins instead.